Morning guys, Scotty here. It's about 10 past 9. Got me lazy ass out of the house. Had a funny week this week. It's I think I've all the excitement of the spraying, etc., and I've had a bit of a week off, I guess. I just felt like being lazy, and I did sleep a lot for some reason. Don't know why, whether I'm coming down with some, I don't know, anyway. But caught up on a couple of videos, not many. You know, obviously we saw that the terrible thing that happened to the little guy, Anthony's son, and I know there's probably lots of people have told you their experiences, but from our family's experience, Mary, when I've got two daughters, one's 16 and one's 15. Mary was making up some. Mary, the wife, was making up some milk bottles early one morning, and I'd already left for work. I was picking up a colleague from work, and she rang and she was screaming, and so I obviously raced home. And what had happened was, she was as she was making the bottles up, she had the six milk bottles lined up with the powder in and with the formula in to make the milk. And one of the babies, or the baby that was a little bit older, Jessica, the older one, sort of did the rug rat thing and crawled around behind her. And Mary's instincts sort of kicked in, and that's because she was basically tripping over the baby. It's a typical, you know, what a terrible mistake, one of those things. And managed to get the whole. She hadn't started. She lifted the kettle off of the sort of base that just that second boiled, and stopped. We could, stopped the water going over the baby, but it meant the water went over her, and she ended up with second-degree burns as well, and from most of her torso down one side. And from her point of view, the most, and I think I've said it in a PM, and I know loads of people, I've got nurses and those people all telling you, but most important thing is keep it clean. Don't miss any appointments, whatever happens. Keep going. And despite a little bit later on in the recovery, it feels a bit tighter. It soon gets back to normal. Certainly, 14 years down the line, you wouldn't know any different. So it's just a matter, unfortunately, at the moment, of being brave and gritting your teeth, unfortunately, mate, and keeping going with it. But you're a big, strong lad. You've got good support behind you with your family. So hopefully you won't suffer too much with it. So good luck with that anyway, mate. It's we feel for you. Right, I've had a really cool sticker from a mate of mine over in from one of our cousins or brothers over in Canada. Thank you very much, Greg, for that, and for a nice note. And the notes tend to be personal, but just a couple of words that sprung out from the note, which you're dead right about, mate. It's the memories. These old cars, they bring up memories, even down to the smells of these cars. Or don't have to be cars, could be lorries, could be or trucks, or could be whatever. But it smells and all those good things, and it's stuff. It's stuck in whatever side of the brain it is. It's stuck in there, and it's great. That's why I've got Vincent, is because. When I was small, we used to stay with our granddad on Saturday mornings, and he'd take us to work with him, and I'd spend the morning in the wheel shovel with in a big old International wheel shovel with a black fella called Charlie, and that's another story. But Charlie was a little man, small man. Really nice chap, always a big smile. And we went to Charlie's apartment once, and Charlie's wife, I can't remember her name, bless her, but she reminds me so much of spit image of what you imagine the lady in Tom and Jerry to look like. You know, she was a huge woman, but her character was even bigger. She was a lovely lady. Lovely laugh. She used to laugh and laugh and laugh. And of course, it was just out of the 60s. None of us had any money, I suppose, but just out of the 60s, just sort of early 70s. And we call them in the UK club chairs, and they're big square arms on the armchairs. And she used to cover most of the armchair, and then she'd grab me and my brother and pull her onto the chair to sit with her. Say, massive, great big black lady, lovely lady, and always laughing. And it was the fact that you'd be sat on her, if you know what I mean, although we were supposed to be sat on the chair, and she'd laugh and laugh and laugh, and you'd be jiggling around and make us laugh, you know, that sort of stuff. Anyway, so yeah, back to my granddad. My granddad had a Triumph Herald. My brother, it was probably illegal at the time. Well, I'm sure it's certainly illegal at the time. My brother used to sit. We both used to sit in the front seat with my granddad, and my job was to keep my hand on the gear stick, because the gear sticks in the Triumphs rattle. The bushes always rattle in them, and it used to drive my granddad nuts. And my job all the way there on the motorway was to hold the gear stick and stop it rattling. And yeah, but anyway, so memories, yeah. So going back to the original story, Greg, yeah, the memories are great, aren't they? I haven't seen a video from you for about a month, mate. No pressure or anything, but last video, and I loved the last one as well. It was great. The riding of the mini bike around the garden, around your backyard, or what you want to call it, and you called it the jackhammer, riding the jackhammer, I think. So more of that, mate. Yeah, Snocrushr. Go and check him out. He's got some great videos on there showing his garage and his welding cart and stuff he gets up to with motorbikes, going for motorbike rides. So go and check him out. I'm still wet sanding, so you all know what that looks like, and I'll just keep doing a bit more, and keep showing you more and showing you more. So that's where we are. Alright, catch up with you. Oh, by the way, I forgot. We're having the last John Carey day I saw was raining. We're having a proper John Carey day. It is right. It's cold. It's 1 degree, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. But it's cold. But it's bright and sunny out there. So you sent us to your son. Cheers. Bye. Right, check them all out, guys. Well, so I started at that side front wing or fender, and now I've done the boot or the hood, trunk. I'll tell you what, this is like punishment. You guys who do this for a living, you deserve a medal, I tell you. Absolutely deserve a medal. What a bloody hard job it is. But anyway, yeah, getting there. Yeah, look, I've seen so many people saying you need to tape it off, and of course what do? I don't need to tape it off. Nice rub through her armour. Excellent. So yeah, so I need to do some fixing there. I'm thinking about, I'm probably gonna, oh my god, I don't know what I've done with it now. I'm probably gonna do it with that. So I've got to spray the whole lot or brush it in. I'm gonna try brush it in. Anyway, right, wheels. Started getting some of the parts out of storage. ready to clean them up, and I've got a new load. Oh yeah, look. The fuel tank, to be honest, I think has had it. To be honest, it's so thin, it's ridiculous. And about everywhere you can imagine leaking. So I've got a new load in the molasses. And we brave and get me out. Oh. Yeah, it's the end of a John Kerry day. Not nice. Yeah. I've got one on the bench, I'll show you. So I've got new batch of stuff in the molasses, which is basically the wheels. Some may know, may not know that it's basically going to be a replica of a current heritage race car that's on the circuit right at the moment, raced by Ray Davis and Tony Jardine. And this is the type of wheels he's got. I managed to get these off of snag these off of eBay. They're 13 by 6 inch, so they should look nice and fat. They're quite a good, they're most of it's inset, so that's good, but as you can see there's quite a bit of surface. Oh crikey, none of it's structural, so that's good. It is purely surface. Some of you guys that know about motorsports probably know about this, but I didn't know about this at all. But the lips for the rim is turned over, folded over. Can you see that? And also the profile of the wheel is dead upright, whereas on here, whereas on most cars, in fact, it's probably coming in a bit. On most cars, they're slanted, aren't they? So outwards, like that. Now, someone said to me that I don't know any different, so I'm only going by what someone told me. Who does Mighty Mini Racing, which is where these wheels came from. That the lips turned over to help stop punctures when if they hit the wall or hit stuff and ding the wheel. Helps them to get back to the pits or whatever. Stops punctures. Don't know about that. Someone might be able to tell me if they know better than me. I'm sure they do. So anyway, there's yeah, Weller racing wheels. They're okay to put on the road, I'm told. So they're not going to have the pinstripe. They're going to be probably like a graphite silver. I'm trying to. I like the fact of having. I like the idea of having quite a light silver, a bright silver on the outer rim, and a dark silver on the inner. Mary's not convinced. I don't know. See what you guys think. It might look rubbish. I don't know. I don't want to look. I don't want them to look too modern, but I don't want them to look crap either. Anyway, so that's the update. Agatha the Austin has got a nice shiny bum now, and shiny sides, shiny flanks. So all we got now is, I'll say all we got now is the roof, the rear panel there, and down this side. So, but like I said, I don't know how you guys do this all the time. It's a horrible job. What a horrible job. Anyway, that's the update. So far behind on videos, it's obscene. Ashamed of myself, but zoomage. I'm going to try and catch up. It's only about it's about 4:15 now, so I'm going to try and get this uploaded and get indoors. Try and start having some sleep. Anyway, that's the plan. Catch up with you later. Cheerio.